I've spoken to you before about a book I read when I was about 13 years old in 1975. I Ain't Well, But I Sure Am Better by Just Ware. And that I was attracted to it by the shiny cover. And of course, it was printed by Fawcett Crest Books. And it was one of the very first books that I read, and it attracted me from the very, very opening first line. That said, "I'm Jess. I have a grave emotional problem. I have a serious social disease. My humanity. And the results are terminal. I think my disease might be the same one you have, but I cannot presume to say that it's for you to decide." And because I checked it out in the bookstore, when I read that, I thought, oh my gosh, I think this guy, he knows me, because I felt I got the same problem. So I spent the $1.75, which is nothing today, but back then it was a good hefty cost. So
you gotta give her a second. She working on something.
Now, I was able to find the original book, and little damage, but not too bad. So I reread the book. And as I reread the book, and by the time I got done with this book, I was crying. But there's a passage in here that he talks about, finding the real friends whose faces light up when you see them, whose faces light up when they see you, And I know of one friend whose faces lights up when he sees me. And there's few staff members here whose faces do light up when they see me. So I know exactly what he's talking about. So anyway, as I was reading, there was a passage that I wanted to share with you because I thought it was significant. I think the people who are talking about utopian type societies are crazy. I don't see where they get their foolish hopes from. What do they see in history that gives them a basis for optimism about there being a utopia? I would rather deal with the people the way it seems to me they have always been and figure out how I can build my own utopia. So he says, I'm an anarchist. I obey all society's written laws, but I refuse to obey all the unwritten laws. I would like to see every one of you finish this book as well-trained anarchists, where eventually, because of what we talked about here, you don't do anything unless it is right for you. You follow the written laws, but then you follow your own thinking instead of the crowd. Okay. So basically, he's saying what I always believed. And he says he's an anarchist. I call myself a nonconformist. And it's basically sort of the same thing. I think, anyway. Because when he talks about society's unwritten laws, that people follow society's unwritten laws, it's, and I speak as a never-ending student of psychology and sociology, and this is where the sociology comes in. Because when most people follow society's unwritten laws, that is going with the crowd, following what's normal, popular, etc., etc. And I'm a conformist, Those who conform to society's unwritten laws. And I do not follow society's unwritten laws. In other words, I don't follow the crowd. I do not conform with the group. I am an independent thinker. And most Republicans are independent thinkers, despite what Democrats would say. Okay? Democrats would call us extremists. And I think from their perspective, I guess we are extremists because we're independent thinkers. And if we think independently from the group, from the crowd, there is no way that, excuse me, there's no way that they know what we're thinking or what our beliefs are. And each person is very, very different, because when you're a conformist, like the left is and like Democrats are, they all are brainwashed to follow the same script. Okay, they conform to the group, and it's popular, and it's the same thing. But a independent thinker, a nonconformist like me, and an independent thinker like me, you don't know what my positions are until I tell you. But if you fit in our club, if you fit in their club, it's like you check off all the boxes. Yep, you believe that, you believe that, you believe that, you believe that. And so there's no anxiety of lack of information about each person. If each person is an independent thinker, then you don't know what he is in terms of values, in terms of principles, in terms of his or her thinking and beliefs and so forth. And that's why they believe that they're an extremist, because if it's not part of the program where, they go, that does not compute, input contrary to established facts, they panic, so, but that was something I wanted to share with you guys about what I read here about not going with the crowd, and especially a crowd who believes in utopia. And the utopia is a one world government where the whole world is one government. Something that Hitler was trying to do. And it's funny and ironic that what they're trying to do is what they're accusing Trump of doing. That Trump is Hitler, and Trump is a dictator, and he will, he will do a scorched earth of America and everything. And that's what they're actually doing. They want a one world government. They want everybody to not think for themselves. They want everybody to be sheep and they be dictators, which we've seen Biden do already. So anyway, I don't want to get too much off on that, but all I wanted to do is share this with you. So I hope you found this interesting, and I will speak to you later. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you later. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.